Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is September the 19th, 2021. Starting on my walk, running a little late this morning because today is my grandson's birthday. So um, I had to speak to him and get him to come over to the house. He woke me up this morning and I'm able to walk and just see the beauty of it. You know, I sit back and I think about the words that's in the Bible, especially when he was talking to Job. See, Job didn't understand why he was going through so much because they said Job was a good man, a righteous man. He was a man, I think they said the words was of, of God's own heart or something of that nature. I need to get back in my Bible. So I know the Lord is telling me to get back in there, get back in it. And that's what I will do. But I'm looking at the squirrels running across the street. They ain't got a worry in the world. Um, Birds singing. Good morning. Good morning to you, Sonia Watts. Good morning, Ruby. Good morning, Zan. I'm walking. I'm just thanking the Lord that I can walk this morning. Taking this antibiotic and taking this pain medicine, it really kind of doing a number on me. But guess what? It's so funny. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. So my grandson he came over last week. You guys remember he came over and he opened up a case of soda, which is actually not for the house because we don't just buy soda. I quit buying soda a long time ago, but I might buy a soda once in a while. But I was addicted to Coca-Cola. Well, actually Pepsi. I would drink a case a day. I would actually drink a case of soda a day. I was addicted. Yeah, you can be addicted to all kind of stuff. It don't have to be a drug, and you gotta have it. It can be coffee. It can be anything. It can be steak. It can be shrimp, lobster, chicken. That you got to have it. I would have a case a day. I would hide it. I would literally hide it because it was so embarrassing. Because I would pop that Pepsi up and be just happy. And then, y'all, I know, and it says that's a crazy addiction. But it's true. I was addicted to it. Didn't even really realize it. Years ago. Then I met my husband, and while we were dating, I wouldn't even tell him how much soda I drink. But I'd lay in the bed and talk and just drink soda and be happy. And so, and we went into our courtship or our engagement or whatever. And then he started coming over to the house because I wouldn't even let him know where I live at until I just considered him, well, engaged or whatever. He was so embarrassed. He said, my whole family, I just love you and my whole family. Say, what are you going to do for the holidays? Christmas come up, Thanksgiving come up. And he'll say, I can't. They'd be like, you going over to your girlfriend's house? And he couldn't tell them. He couldn't come because he didn't know where I lived at. That's true. Ask him. He said, I can't even tell him. And we've been dating almost a year. Hey, I got kids. I'm going to let you know where I live at. I'll come to your house, but no, you will not be coming to mine. I can't put my kids in danger with a man. You might change up or something. I don't know. But then when he started coming over, you guys, he started seeing me drinking this soda, and he kept saying, that's too much soda you be drinking. And I thought, oh my goodness, here we go with a control freak. You know what I'm saying? He's already trying to change me up. I ain't even got the ring. He telling me what I can drink and what I can't drink. I didn't want to listen to him because the soda was so good. You pop that can and it go, that's a good sound. You guys, I don't know. I don't know if you guys had any little issues like that before, but it's all good. Slowly but surely, he says, well, why don't you cut back? You know? I don't know how it happened, but, you know, I started listening to him, but, because it was a lot of soda, and I would sneak soda or something. I would sneak it. I would keep it in my car. I wouldn't even bring it in the house. Then finally one day, that's why I say sometimes you can talk to people and, let me pick up some of this trash. You can talk to people. I don't, they got trash everywhere. Oh, Lord. Let me get on the other side. Anyway. Um, you know, I don't know. They got a trash can right there. People gonna be like, why are you putting trash in my trash can? This trash is on the side of your house. Hold on, you guys. Hope I don't get shot. But I'm not gonna walk around with trash in my hand. Okay. Just, anyway. Anyway. I kept listening. I kept listening to him. I said, one of these days, maybe I'll quit, you know. I don't know. I didn't put my mind to it or anything. I just, kept doing me. But I did slow down a little bit. But then once we got married, he always bring a case of water home, a case or two of water home. So I started drinking water with our meals, and I don't even like water. I don't even like water. Good morning. Yep. I don't even like water. But for some unknown reason, it's now part of my diet that I drink water. But the reason why I was telling you guys is my grandson, he opened a case of soda, and it's the big case soda. Now, I didn't think nothing about it. And I said, well, he opened a case of soda. We'll just put it in the refrigerator. So I was drinking it. You know, I have a meal or something, I drink it. Next thing I know, I drink another one, and I drink another one. I wasn't tripping about it. I was like, well, we just trying to get rid of it. I'm still drinking my water, but we was just trying to get rid of it. So I was coming home, well, last night. For the last couple of days, I've been itching. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm itching between my toes, itching on my elbow, itching on my knees. My hair is itching, my back is... I done even took showers and still I'm itchy. And I was like... So I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and I said, I think I'm allergic to that Tylenol 3, the, the antibiotics, because I'm itching everywhere. I'm allergic to something that done changed diet. And I'm sitting there, oh my goodness, just terrible. Gotta get some Benadryl or something, because I'm allergic to something. Come to find out, I'm allergic to that soda. Thank God good. I can't drink it no more. I can't drink soda no more. Or that, at least that kind. Sometimes I think we don't know. Well, it didn't take a long time to realize it. I remember a while back when my mother was alive, her and I used to drink this soda called Big Red. Oh my goodness, that soda was good. Woo-wee! If anybody had that soda, they'll know what I'm talking about. Woo, that's some good soda. And we had to quit drinking it. My mother said, oh, that soda is doing something to me. And I was complaining about some stuff too. And she said, I think it's doing it to you too. And we stopped drinking it. And lo and behold, it was the soda. My remembrance came back. And yeah, we figured it out. It's the soda that got me. I done walked around the whole block. And it took 12, 15, 13 minutes. Not a lot. But good morning. I don't have my glasses on. Let me see who's all in the building. You guys, good morning, Sonia Joseph. How you doing? Freddie's in the house. Diane, good morning to you. Zena, good morning to you. Florida, good morning. Zan, Roland, Ruby Turner, good morning to you guys. Sweet Peas, good morning. Let me see. JoJo, baby, good morning. Crystal, good morning. Somebody's saying good morning to Crystal, so I know she in here. Monique Hall must be in here. People saying good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going down, Crystal, JoJo, Lorraine. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Misty Blue, good morning. Good morning, Misty Blue. Latrice, good morning. Nene Knows, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Take my glasses off. So, yes, my grandson's coming over. It is his birthday. And, you guys, how you doing? I would have showed you that guy. That's the guy that married a girl that's from India and that wanted to cut her grass. I'm going to walk a little bit more. I'm not going to walk too much because when my grandson comes, I think, you know, maybe he'll help me out. I love you too. I love everybody in here. Good morning to you guys. So, the top What's the title, you guys? I don't know. Doing some stuff. It won't let me do. You guys understand? I'm putting my glasses on. Good morning. Good morning. You always, yep, you know it. I always, because that guy that used to live there, he had a radio station, and he's from the army, and he had his own radio station, and I guess he was the radio guy when he was in the army. Went to, he served two times in, I don't know. I know he went over there when it was Desert Storm, and I know he went over there in World War, whatever. But they had a daughter, and they wouldn't let their daughter leave their yard. But their daughter played with my daughter all the time, but my daughter would go down to his house, about a couple of houses down from my house. And his wife, her name was Lori. Lori. Her daughter's name was Lauren, but Lori. I'm trying to think, was that her name, Lori? We would call her Miss DeVoe or something like that. Miss DeVoe. But really nice lady. She come down to my house one day. They knew I had got a divorce, and everything. So they let the kids play with each other. I would let my daughter, I was stand in the yard, watch my daughter walk over to her house. And that's the only place my daughter would be able to go, 2 houses down. And these people ain't even looking. Go ahead. Yeah, they almost ran over me. Uh-huh. She got her coffee, got her man in the car. No worries. Uh, but anyway, Miss DeVoe, Depew, that's her name, Depew, Miss Depew. Very Christian lady, very Christian lady. All she didn't work. She was a housewife, and he would work. Anyway, I mean, she was just so Christian. I mean, always in the church, working for the church, you name it, she was it. Let me tell you guys what happened. So, I got a divorce, and they knew about it, and I lost my job, all in the same week. Miss Depew, that's her name, Miss Depew, because my kids go over there and told her, Mama lost her job. She said, we not going to have Christmas, blah, blah, blah. She going through a divorce. She's going to divorce our stepdaddy. And so what did Miss Depew do with the information that my kids said? She goes to the church. Now, I'm a planner, you guys. I'm a planner. Hey, the chosen queen, how you doing? Hey, Queen Belinda. Queen Belinda in the building. Queen Belinda. She says, I miss you guys, but this job's been a lead trainer. Oh, but I'm thankful. Yes, I miss you too, Queen. Did you get your shirt I sent you? I think I got you covered. I told you, don't worry, girl. I don't forget nothing. It could be a whole year, 2, 3 years. I'm like the elephant. Yeah, I don't forget anything. She said, I love Big Red. Girl, that's some good stuff. See, that's old school stuff. That's some good stuff. It's hard to find now. I'm allergic to that stuff now. Because Big K is the same thing as the Big Red. They just changed the name. And then they got all different flavors now. They got the grape and the root beer and, the strawberry. But it is so good. See, you got it? All right. You like it? That was a really nice shirt. Yeah. All right, Queen. We miss you. Haven't seen you in almost a year and a half. When you've been working hard. God bless you with a good job. You know. Sometimes you got to step back from people and go get what you came for. And you went and got it. I'm not mad at you. I'm proud of you, actually. Pick up this trash. Yeah. Oh, they got a trash can right there. People just, I don't care. I'll throw it in your trash can. Yes, ma'am. I got them both. All right. Yep, yep, yep. Knocking down doors. Coming through the windows. You remember that one song? Through the window. Something about the balls or something. Shaking something. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Dupree, she went to the church, you guys, without my knowing, and told them, hey, I guess they were looking for someone to help for that year. They were. She said, kicking down doors, yep. Opening windows, yep. See, that's why I tell people, we don't forget nothing. We got everything wrote down so we know what we doing, what we didn't do, what we have to go back and pick up. Things we still had problems with this other supplier, but they made it right for us, so it's all good. It's all good. Sweat run down. That's right. When the sweat run down my balls, and all you keep zeke or something. What they say. You guys know that song. Anyway, anyway, this lady, she went to the church, and she said, "Hey, I've got a neighbor. She lost her job. She's going through a divorce. Her kids are not gonna have no Christmas." But I'm a planner, so I always save, save, save. I'm a very good saver, so I'm okay. I had already bought my kids Christmas. I had it all in the shed, locked up. Over $500 worth of stuff for my kids. So on Christmas Eve, they came over to the house, tree, and they were standing there with you got 5, 6 people standing there in front of your door talking about Merry Christmas to you. And I'm like, what is going on? And they was like, we we just want to bless you. And I was like, no, I can't. My kids are standing there like, Mama, take it, take it. I mean, everybody had like 2 or 3 packages of gifts, you know. And I was like, no, I can't do it. And I was waiting on my kids to go to sleep so I can wrap up the present. They had I'm telling you, they had everything. They had bicycles, they had basketball, skateboards, you name it. They had scooters, they had, you name it, they had whatever it was that was going on. And some clothes. And so I was telling her I couldn't take it. And she was like, please, 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 please. And my kids was like, Mama, please, go ahead. Because I didn't want to tell my kids, I got Christmas for my kids. And then she turns around and she says, well, and then we've got this envelope and it's money. And I'm like, well, hey, I am in a bad situation. Somebody barbecuing this early in the morning. And it's smelling good. And I said, no, I really can't. She begged me to take it. You guys, she begged me. So I took it. I said, come on in, come on in. Now, let me tell you what was happening at the time. Here's the thing. I left something out. A day before that, I did fall into depression. Maybe a day or two. I had fell into depression because I didn't do anything wrong in my marriage, but be there, you know, start a business, a really nice business that was almost like an empire. It was just growing so crazy, it wasn't even funny. And I knew if I got a divorce, I would have to shut everything down because I'm not going to argue and I'm not going to fight, especially when it comes to money or whatever. So I was a little bit angry with my ex-husband that the things he was going around town saying, and we got to shut down the business, and like, I mean, it was crazy. It was the six figures at that time, even though that I did get laid off. Everything just crashed all in like 1 week. I got a little depressed because I'm doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? I understand I'm doing everything right. Only thing I'm doing is going to work, working hard, working the business, coming home, feeding the kids, making sure they fine, giving them their baths, making sure they're in school, paying for their school tuition or whatever, because they was in private school and stuff at that particular time. And I'm doing everything right. And then this is what I get. I felt some kind of way. I wasn't in church at that particular time, because of my ex-husband doing some foul stuff in the church. It's just crazy. It wasn't just a woman, you guys. It was more to it than that. Like I said, but anyway, um, what I wanted to share with you was I, I, I picked up the phone book and I called a pastor that I don't know from a mega church, and he conversated with me because I didn't have nobody that was on the same level. I wanted to talk to somebody because I was angry. I was very angry. I've never been so angry with somebody before in my life. Never been this angry. Where, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get angry with people. They do something, I move on, because I don't have a relationship with you. So I don't want to hate you or whatever. But I was really, like, really angry with this cat because everything that we worked for, and then not only that, we made this commitment in front of God, and you just acting like you just want to run the street and play around, and you want me to be your clown, and you don't care who knows about it. You just don't even care. There's people that know me, and they looking at me like I'm a clown. I would never do this to you. Never. But you're doing it to me. So I did need to talk to someone about it. I don't, I know for a fact I wasn't in love with, but, but I wasn't in love. So, uh, like I said, I wasn't going to tolerate him cheating on me. And you know what I'm saying? And everything that I'm doing, another female would probably benefit from it. That ain't gonna happen. So, you know, I just decided to, you know, the cheating. I'm done. It could have been worked out, but I didn't want to work it out. Not to, not. I didn't want to work it out because I hate him. I didn't want to work it out because I can't trust you. When somebody will do something to you, and the only thing you have been is nice to them, don't take them for them to continue to do stuff to you. And I knew at that moment that he came back in my life after, like it was his birthday, April. The April weekend was his birthday when he just packed up his stuff and walked out. Partied all weekend. And then now he was to come back. No, so I just went ahead and gave him the divorce. Anyway, okay. Oh, here's this. Hold on, you guys. Here's the scooter. Hey, hello. Come here. You, oh, you see? She didn't stop. Did you guys see her on the scooter? She just came back by. I said, hey, hello, come here. She didn't stop. Did you guys see her? I don't know. You guys ain't saying nothing. Did you guys see the lady on the scooter? Did you guys see her on the scooter? She didn't stop. Okay. Did you? But I'll try to point the phone over there. Did you guys see her? Okay. Well, she didn't stop. I don't think she can. I don't think she knows English. I don't think she knows English. She was just She had the dog with her. Yeah, okay. I just want y'all. I knew she was gonna come back sooner or later. I said, hey, come here, and she just like, I ain't stopping. She wasn't gonna stop. She wasn't gonna stop for nothing. But did you see the scooter? Was that not the scooter that the guy on the paper that you know, maybe that she afraid? Yeah, maybe she was. I just wanted to know, did they get a scooter back, or did they go try to purchase another one or whatever? She like, I'm not, and that's not no little girl. That's a grown woman. I don't know about. I don't know about their story, you guys. I was like, uh-oh. See, I didn't even see her coming until she was right up on me. I would have showed y'all her as she came. Florida say no. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Walk down and she'll be coming down. She probably scared. Now that I know they're scared, I ain't even gonna try to speak to her. I'm not even gonna try to speak to her again. She probably scared. I don't think that scooter ever got taken. I just don't believe it. Or maybe it did. Maybe it got taken, they got it back or something. I don't know. Anyway. So what I wanted to share with you guys is dang, Florida say no, you didn't see her? Man, did anybody else see her? I not put the phone towards her. I tried, you guys. I really tried. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna walk around one more time. JoJo said yes. JoJo be on it. Anyway, like I said, everybody has, like you don't understand when you're in relationships why people do the things that they do. Come here. Hey, baby. You okay? To eat? Huh? Come down to the house. You can eat. What's going to happen to you, baby? What's going to happen to you? Huh? All right. All right, Malcolm. Every time he see me, he comes running. That's my baby. He a little thin. I might have to get him some food. Anyway, I'm gonna share this with you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. But yeah, sometimes people try to condition you to accept the bull crap that they're gonna put in your life. And this is what I knew about this character. Now I'm married to him and everything. And if I would have just let him come back into my life after what he did, it would have been just, oh my goodness, I would have been a nervous wreck. He would have been doing it all the time. He would leave when he wanted to leave, cheat whenever he wanted to cheat, spend money, steal money, whatever. I mean, I would have just been going through it. Just because maybe he thought I loved him like that. Oh, he had already did some ratchet stuff. Now, this wasn't his first time cheating. So, he cheated before and then faked a heart attack. And only reason why he in the hospital talking about he got a heart attack because I'm leaving him, and so I'm off work, and everybody cussing me out because why you not at the hospital with your husband? And he done cheated. And he was like, just tell me we're gonna work it out, and I'll come home, and you know, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you guys don't pay attention to people that you bring in your life and what they want out of you, that's what they want to do. Some people wants to be, yeah, they want the relationship. He loved seeing he had a wife, but he loved cheating. He wanted to be married, but he wanted to cheat. Like, you know, I don't know why that is. I don't know why. I have no clue. You know what I'm saying? It could have been just in his genes or something. But he was going to do it. Every time I let him back in, he going to do it. He going to keep doing it. He going to keep doing it. So I just said no. Anyway, back to where I was trying to tell you guys about this Mr. Pugh. So they're standing on my porch with all of this Christmas trees and things that they wanted to give me. And I'm like, actually, I said 500. It probably was $1,000 worth of toys in the shed and gifts and stuff for my kids or whatever. Because I'm a planner. But anyway, they're standing there and they're like, please, please take it. My kid's like, oh, mama, just, we don't have no, let them help us, mama, let them help us. And, oh, they're just so nice and kind and everything. And it's the church people. So I just said, fine, forget it. Come, just bring it on in. No big deal. And they brought it. They brought it in. It was probably about $500 of cash. Christmas tree, a whole bunch of little tinker stuff. Really, stuff we don't even use, like sewing stuff. And, it was, there's a difference in culture. You know what I'm saying? Like spices and stuff that I don't use. And, I mean, it was a thought. But they should have gave it to somebody else. Because I didn't need it. But there's two morals to this story. So the very next day, after Christmas, my kids is outside playing. And my daughter goes down to a friend's house, which her daughter's name is Lauren. Mr. Pugh's daughter's name is Lauren. And my daughter's got all of this makeup, this, and Gucci, whatever. Back then, Gucci was still existing, you know. And her daughter's like, where'd you get that at? Now, my daughter's was probably about 8. Her daughter, Mr. Pugh's daughter, asked my daughter, where'd you get that at? We didn't give y'all that. And then where'd you get this at? We didn't give you that. The kids. You know what I'm saying? In grown folks' business. You know what? My daughter came home and told me, she was like, Lauren was asking me, where did I get all these other toys at? Because she said, Lauren, you want to know what I got for Christmas? Lauren told my daughter, I know exactly what you got for Christmas. And my daughter says, no, I got this, and I got some other stuff, and I got that and that. And they were mad at me. They were mad at me. But nevertheless, that's one story. Reason why I want to tell you that sometimes when you do something for somebody, you don't need to go run and tell everybody. You know. I mean, what are you doing it for anyway? You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you for nothing. They didn't say nothing. Something happen. It's frozen. Oh, it's not frozen on this side. Crystal, it's not frozen on this side. You probably need to go out and come back in. I'm seeing y'all live. So the other thing I wanted to tell you, every time when I walk by that house, that guy, her husband, had a radio show. And so one day, that's when we had phones that was connected to your wall, phone jacks and all this other stuff. So I was getting ready to call somebody, and I pick up my phone, and all I could hear is some man talking on the phone. And I'm like, I'm listening, and this man is crying. He's just bawling and crying, and he's like, my wife is cheating on me, and I want to kill her. I found them in the park, and they was all lovey-dovey, and they been doing this, and she thinks she calls herself a Christian, and she's a bee, and all this stuff. And I'm like, who is this talking? Come to find out that his radio thing, somehow the frequency got mixed up with the phone, and I'm listening to him talk about Mr. Pugh. I'm just telling y'all the truth. This Christian woman, this really good Christian woman, and and so I said, oh my goodness, my kids was listening to it, and and we, and then my daughter, she goes over there to play with Lauren, and Lauren's like, my mom and my dad is getting a divorce, and my dad found my mom cheating, and this, that, and the other, and we're like, wow, because Mr. Pugh is almost like, like Mary, Mary Magdalene or something. I mean, we didn't see this coming, you know. What's she been doing? I don't know. How many Hail Marys are? I don't know, you guys. I'm not trying to make fun of it. But the sad part about the whole situation is she was cheating with the man at the filling station at the Quick Trip. Now, the moral to the story is she was cheating with the man with the Quick Trip. She actually left her husband, married this man from the Quick Trip, and everybody knew the man from the Quick Trip because he's a really nice guy. And then a year later, she started cheating on him. Oh my goodness, they got married. But, the moral to that story is, looks are deceiving. And, people change. I see her. I see Mr. Pugh. And she's not as beautiful as she was before. She had the big, pretty blue eyes, and makeup is always straight. And, she was just serving the Lord. And, you know, so people change. They don't, people don't understand that. They don't put that in the equation when things is happening. It's like, sometimes this is not the same person that you married. Things change. I don't know what happened. And like she said, I mean, I didn't ask her, for no excuse of what happened or whatever, because it really messed me up. Out of everybody in the world, I've never, ever seen a woman cheat before. I just never have. That was my first time knowing a woman that cheated in a relationship. Even when I grew up, women just didn't cheat. My husband would tell me all the time, women cheat all the time. And I said, no, I never seen a woman cheat before, but women do cheat. And I couldn't understand that. But she told me, she said, look, SP, when I was married to him, in my first 5 years, he cheated with his secretary before he went to the Army. And I guess he got a baby out the situation. But I didn't know all of that. But still, yeah, she waited. And maybe the anger was still inside of her. And then when somebody showed her some interest, she didn't have a problem cheating. But I would have never thought that this woman was going to cheat or would cheat. There's a man walking down the street, and I don't know what's going on, cause he got knee socks on. Oh my God! Let me go up because I'm too far away from my door, and I might have to do something. Cause when people walk like that, you don't even belong in the neighborhood. So, and he's got red hair. Let me check this. Check this. He's a kid, but he's got knee socks on, and he's walking around with a rat tail in the back of his head. This is a white guy, little red, blonde hair. I'm like, where is he going? He don't live nowhere around over here. Trust me, he don't live nowhere around here. Hmm. Yeah. I don't like when people walk around and you know that they don't belong in the neighborhood. Anyway, you guys. Hey, Nene, stay focused. Yes. Super Mom. She said, welcome, Super Mom. Super Mom is in the building. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. God bless you. So I just wanted to share with you these stories that, I learned from these stories that, you know, anybody can cheat, anybody can change situations, how you talk to people, and how they sometimes get angry, say the heck with it, and once once a man or your partner, because I do know that we are in this is 2021. um People be in relationships and they don't get it. They don't get happiness. Not like you know sometimes how you start a relationship is how it'll end. But I just remembered them bringing all them gifts over here to the house, which I begged them, no, I don't need them. And they didn't have a problem making sure their kids knew that they gave us some. That's why I tell people, no, please, no, 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 no. Hey, Tricia, how you doing? Good morning to you. Make sure you guys know we're not going to probably have a live Monday. I was going to ask Judge Betty to do the live for me, but since my appointment is so late at 4 and they have to do the surgical extractions, then I won't be able to make it home on time to even get her on the screen. So I'm just going to cancel it altogether. But we are going to have a live Tuesday for Therese Tuesday. And I may not be doing a lot of talking because they don't want me to. But, and I'm going to have stitches in my mouth also. So, so maybe she'll help me. I'm going to call her today and ask her will she help me to host it on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Time, and that'll make up for it Monday. Please make sure you guys show up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we do have another channel called SP News Nuggets, and we come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. But this Monday, I have to cancel because I will be getting 4 teeth extracted, and 2 of them surgically removed at 4. So you guys make sure you keep me in your prayers and everything. You know, I just think, I just think, you know, when I think about Job, and this is why we got on this conversation, you guys. We've got 8 more minutes. We've got 8 more minutes. But the whole reason why sometimes I get off focus, but the reason why I was thinking about just thanking God for everything is because we all think that when things happen that is not good, like we got a bill that we got to pay, or our kids get in trouble, or the car is not working like it's supposed to, or my job is tripping with me. We think those things are bad things, but and then we are so spoiled that we think that this world, like, it's supposed to happen the way we think it should happen, when all in respect to everybody, that guess what, no matter if you're a good person or a bad person, things gonna happen. And just believe that you can endure it. You just keep the faith, keep God in your heart, and he'll even show you later on a good, because you may not know the reason why you're not supposed to have that job. Let me tell you guys something. One more thing real quick what happened. And I didn't say nothing, but I was talking to Miss Freddie. And I don't know if Freddie's in here or not. But I was talking, yeah, Freddie's in here. I was talking to Miss Freddie, and I was at the store getting me some fish and something else I was getting. And I said, I'm going to go over across the street and pay a bill. Soon as I walk out of the store, I get in my car, and I was telling Freddie, I said, I'm going to go across the street and pay a bill. And then something in my spirit said, no, just go home. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to go pay that bill today. I had money in hand and everything. Some say, no, I'm not going to do it. And I listen to my spirit. I don't second guess myself. I listen to my spirit. Let me tell you, I was getting ready to turn onto the main street, which was Broadway, and this truck comes flying down the street, jumps the curve, hit the pole, the telephone pole, knocks it. I mean, it cut it in half. The telephone pole swings from one side of the street to the other, because the wires are still holding it up, and it's swinging and dangling. That pole, I mean, oh my God. I was like, oh. Freddie was like, what's going on? And you know what? Had I went out and said, I'm going to go across the street and pay that bill, I could have been. I don't know, but I'm just saying, at the time that car, or that truck, I mean, was flying down the street, I don't know if he fell asleep, he lost control, or his brakes didn't work. I don't know what the problem was, but he hit that pole so hard, he took the pole out the ground. Yeah, I would have been involved in that. I see my husband coming back home. What is his problem? He probably said, I'm done for today. It's Sunday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Supermom. Supermom love. Anyway, Freddie and I both witnessed that, and I was like, ooh, that was crazy. Had I went out there to go pay that bill, I would have been in a big hot mess, and I thank God that I didn't. What's something leaking underneath the truck, Papa? Did you see it? Yeah, it's leaking. You probably need to come over here with me. You done for today? Okay. You see it? Okay, then sit down. Sit down, Papa. I just want you to, because the air conditioner.
Maybe back to the air conditioner.
Air conditioner is in the
I
front.
gotta get a blower motor, so the air conditioner ain't working.
Okay, so what is that leaking?
Could be oil or something. I don't see it leaking there.
Yeah, it's leaking. I'm still leaking. I'm seeing it dropping. It's slowing down though.
Could be some oil.
Huh?
Could be some oil.
Oh.
I gotta put oil on my thing.
Oh. Hey, today's Adrian's birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, he's coming over.
What time?
I don't know. They on their way now. All right, you guys. I changed my name back, folks. Yellow Eye Canine. Keep asking where I was, laughing out loud. Yellow Eye Canine. All right. Angel was letting you know. God will let you know things before it happens sometimes, SP. And your angel was letting you know. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was so funny because let me tell you, I would have been in that truck was towed up. I don't know if the man was drunk, high, intoxicated, sleep. He took the whole pole out the ground. And the wires was just holding the pole, and the pole was just like a slingshot. It was just, and it would have hit my car, and I would have been in the middle of that because I was getting ready to go right out in front of him, and I mean oh my goodness. But anyway, you guys, I was just letting you know, listen to your spirit. If it tells you to do something, maybe you just need to do it, and just wait to see what happens. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Pray for me. I pray for you guys. And I will see you guys as soon as I heal from this dentist. Nobody likes dentists. I'm scared of dentists. But anyway, all right, you guys. Bye.